Hi, good morning, and welcome to Global Info Analytics. Today is Sunday, 26th of October, 2025. I've had a question from someone on TikTok with a handle called Ken Doctrine, asking me a few questions about the undecided and their demography and where they are located. So this morning, I will be taking through those who are undecided in terms of the regions they are in, mostly, whether their age profile, their gender, their educational level, and whatever demography that we have. In fact, religion, if you want to go that, even ethnic group, if you want to break down that number further. So
Mama na wasi na mema wakwaba Agenda TV Ghana mesero se na yededi kan wo hwemi a obe subscribe to this channel like video we so for mama se na ebe ya bibiara ebe ye kama minua papa Musah Danquah aye na yenim se wo ye poster wo Ghana memu ha sisi ya de Ghana for agino atum enti adechie bia wode pu eba bontin na ye na yenim se 2026 January 31st NPP for kwakoto omo aba no moyi omo kan dini a 2028 obedi party no enim na yen papa Musah Danquah wodi pu bi eba abonten be se 3 days ni that was last Friday na wo say nkofo binom cancer da bia oyepula omo decide omo kwakoto aba no na okasa edifa omo ho but this particular pool a wo ye na wo de results no ebeto abonten Friday no there was another eno de why nkofo a omo various regions na omo enya indecide ye sisi ya no wo kire mu a presidential aspirancy omo stand nipa enumu a omo NPP party mu ompese ye to omo so aba na omo beye kandifo no so mutumi eye omo adwuma yie various regions na they can win the heart of some of these delegates because omo de omo nya indecide ye enti wabobo so region bia ene nkrofo a omo nya indecide ye say omo support Bawumia, omo support Kennedy Japan, omo support Brian Achiampong, omo support Yaw say adutwum ene kwabna Japan omunya indecide ye na sankrofo no so okire mu a omo edoso enu nti o kire se aspirancy omo LP omo game se ne beye omo benya nkrofo ede aka omo ho na aboa amomato aba amomo adi nkonim enti wabobo so ye be kwa kohwe ni video no na ansa na ye be koyen papa Musah Danquah no yen papa KT Harmon oye former MP ono so obedi nkomo bi na wo kan nsem bi ede akire NPP aspirants ya ompese yeto aba ewo mosusai nipa num no wose ema omumu bia enye na adwen se anto aba no amfa amawo na se ulusu a obeye wadwen se ode ntokwa bi anase obete ho omua ema ye enye campaign emfa ma de obewi no eno na de ye ensi ewo Ghana ha na esi a ede ben na ye papa KT Harmon obeye wakirem ye be kwa kohwe ni video no na wosanso adi nkomo ye bisa ne se ohwe modern boy his John Damani Mahama ye de aban ehye ne sei oboyi a ohwe CD appreciation any economy the way e grow na wadwenkere ewo ho ene sei waka nsembi menkyerem me pese wa wuti sa asem no na kyere wadwen se de all no one no eya adwen anase one no enya adwen enti bedi kan afa the first video no wode one na akwa ma aspirant no na ye de second no atwa so ye wi a yakob Musah Danquah na asem na all no eso minua ye hwe video no emna na ansa na ye be hwe video no mesew unya subscribe ya fa wode eka ho mo modi kan asubscribe no so meka senya kupon unhyira mo wa subscribe sisi ya ene wu a waye wadwen so be subscribe ene wu a won subscribe nyankopon unhyira ye nyina afi ye hwe video no emra medawase.
It is to the leadership in the, particularly those out there now, more as far as presidential know how to go about it. No kasa ye, na mo na slepo. Na ye mfenyi candidate. You cannot stay. Obi anywhere, omo kasa ade no ho na omo prime minister. Obi anywhere ye prime minister you no kasa me nyanti makwa kwatena nche. Pedwuma ye bedi no Ghana ha say. Watch it. Don't yet say Alan there or yeah, no, Alan will never come back to NPP.
If somebody feels that we know what's on
what they won't try on the answer, what I won't try on the guys are great. We can say, we have said, yes, say party no. So almost say, no, it's not going to happen. We are Obian to Magago, Obian, but yeah, Mount Farizi, sir. Say, my baby used to MPP, my say, remember, yeah, my get a more food because we need election. Men sure that so kwakura me feel say my ye ade wo mo chese yam so man ye ni ade no. I don't know ma to asokwa ma to o ma to aba ma me fie aduonu nan. Ma to o ma kane.
Omo be so bet so omo fan.
You know, anya easy.
I mean the city apart from Kama. And no matters are not increasing as
City ne ba ne ya ma city ne ba na ho asem de onka. Gold na asem na ya kana some ye mfinu ma fefa de ya credit ne ade. Ne ye ko ba de we wonka. Me wo ho na the decision was taken say listen sa you me ya economy ya basa kakre ya sikasem ya wo ka ho asem ya you know yeah, to stabilize it. Yeah, good, you know. Say it to me, yes, you know, for gold, try, say, conform to gold, you almost smuggle the pot in your porous. Yeah, you know, yeah, to me, sanitize the system, you good, no, it me, manetna. Near build it, yeah, resources, no, Bank of, you know, maybe near England, no, when you say to your reserves of England, or when you say Bank of Ghana, and you wouldn't him, yeah, you know, would improve. It was Baumia who brought up this whole idea of good, the same year, yeah, they buttress the economy now. And she said, Yadi and I initiated, you know, and barefoot, she say, that's this is what you find.
So the economy is doing well.
I haven't heard that. Even the one greatest apostle no, is taking credit for themselves. You can't do it. I mean, you come to election, well, you win election, January, February, I start here. Who am I using?
I don't know, but so economy. And it's one eye.
I have not heard them say so. I'm gonna it's all I don't know. I agree with them.
Said brother. See the not pay. The economy is standing.
No, okay. What's it? This anime in the bro for I don't know. I'm picking. I mean, you say but what say, yeah. It is true, say yeah, but we have to also say yeah. What to make? Yeah, we know what. Coincidence to us. So we my baby, oba baby, 1 month, 2 months. What do me here? Now 2 months, now the minister go appoint to worry. I know. Tell me, no, we ministers no. Now they don't know why. And you know nobody's taking credit for themselves. Or buy no, then you may be at the dead. Or the uncle Pado, you have no be no.
The bomb,
what would you know? Baumia, NPP, Mufuado, Abano, India, no, Shogusunga Crackra, a fay, a registration period now, fay Abacono, Yanihobio, no, my baby. So,
Hi, good morning, and welcome to Global Info Analytics. Today is Sunday, 26th of October, 2025. I've had a question from someone on TikTok with a handle called Ken Doctrine, asking me a few questions about the undecided and their demography and where they are located. So this morning, I will be taking through those who are undecided in terms of the regions they are in, mostly, whether their age profile, their gender, their educational level, and whatever demography that we have. In fact, religion, if you want to go that, even ethnic group, if you want to break down that number further. So this morning, I'm just going to focus on those who are undecided. And let me put it this way. If the undecided people are 100%, if there are 100 people who are undecided, where can you find these 100 people? According to the poll, around 1.6% are in Afro region, but 12% of those who are undecided are in Ashanti region. 12%. 2% are in the Bono region. 5% are in the Bono East region. 15% are in the Central region. So Central region is very, very high among those who are undecided. Then you have Greater Accra. 26% of all people who are undecided are in Greater Accra. Then you have Northeast, 2%. Northern region, around 5%. Otik, around 2%. Savannah, 2%. Upper East, around 7%. Upper West, 3%. Volta, 8%. And then Western, 3%. Western North, 1%. So in terms of the concentration of people who are undecided, who are above 5% threshold. Ashanti region is 1, Bono East, Central region, Eastern region, Greater Accra region, Upper East, Volta region. These are the regions you can find high concentration of voters who are at the moment undecided. So this will be helpful for any of the campaign to see how to deploy resources and where to go. This is free data we are giving to all the campaign. But thank you, Ken Doctrine, for asking this question. And I think we are giving it out there for public to see where the numbers are. Now, when you come to those who are undecided, 79% of men, or of those who are undecided, 79% are men, 21 are female. But that is really reflective of the current structure anyway, because NPP delegates, about 75% are female and 20% or 25% are male. So here it doesn't tell you much. But in terms of age profile, those who are undecided, 35 to 44 years account for 37% of those who are undecided. With the middle-aged people, 35 to 44, 37%. And then 45 to 54, they are 29%. 25 to 34, 22%. So a lot of people who are undecided are in the middle-aged Gen Z category to the middle-aged group of delegate. Very few people who are between 18 and 24 are undecided. And those who are maybe 65 to 65 plus, they are just 3%. So the bulk of the undecided are in the middle age group, 25 to 34 or 25 to what I would call a 54 years age group. So in terms of your person, this is the age profile of those people. Now, if you come to educational level of these people, 40% of people who are undecided have junior high qualification. 34% of them have a senior high. 17% have tertiary, and 8% have no qualification. So broadly reflecting the structure of the NPP. Now, among all who are undecided based on a religious ground, 78% of those who are undecided are Christians. 19% are Muslims. 2% are traditional religion. Nearly 0.5% are other religions. And 1% belong to those who are without religion. Again, when you come to those who are undecided by their ethnic groups, 49% of Akans, or 49% of those who are undecided are Akans. 49%. 5% are Guans, 10% are Ghana-based, 11% are Evers, 18% are Moli, or 19% are Moli Dagbani. So from the major ethnic groups, the ones with the highest proportion of people who are yet to decide are the Akans, 49%. So basically, this is the demography of people who are undecided. As to what the campaign will do going forward is up to them. But we've given you that in terms of geography, where you can find them, most of them, about 12% Ashanti region, about 15% Central region, about 26% in Greater Accra, and then another 5% in Bono East, 6% in Eastern region, and Volta region 8%. I'm quite surprised that low level of people who are in the Eastern that are undecided. It means Eastern region is largely fairly settled in the sense that very few of them are undecided. They know what to do. Even among those who said they will not disclose, Eastern region is about 6%. So it's a strong region, a very important region, and they are expressing their views in terms of their voting intention. At the moment, yes, we can see that that from the data. Now, if you look at let me just go look at a bit of something here briefly. I will come back. Overall, okay, let me put this overall there. Sorry, overall, and then overall, we're looking at. Just bear with me. Let me see overall. data. Okay, I'm trying to find overall, but look, from what we have seen, sorry, I can see that. Sorry about that. Is there? I was just fiddling about. Okay. When you come to, let's say, Brian Champon, overall, he has about 5% support nationally. Which region is accounting for most of his vote? Ahafo accounts for 4% of his vote. Ashanti, 35% of his vote comes from Ashanti region. Central is nearly 7%. Eastern around 17%. Greater Accra around 16%. Yeah, so these are the regions that are accounting for Brian Champon's support. I think this is the first time we are putting this data out there. So Brian Champon, his highest vote come from Ashanti region, followed by where? Eastern region, then Greater Accra. These are the three regions that are accounting for Brian Champon's vote. Let's look at Kennedy Npp'Poll. He's on, we said 19% overall in terms of those who openly disclose for him. And where does his vote come from? 25% come from Ashanti region. So if Brian Champon wasn't in the race, Ken would have benefited. So overall, most vote for Ken come from Ashanti region. Then you have 15% from Greater Accra, and then 13% from Eastern region, and then 5% from Central region. So these are the regions that contribute to people's vote. Now, when it comes to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, his highest share of the vote comes from where? 17%, and that is from Greater Accra region. Then you have 16% Ashanti region. Then you have 9%, 10% Northern region. So his vote is kind of spread. The difference between what is getting from Ashanti region and what is getting from Accra is not that much, just 2%. So it means he's able to spread his numbers across so many regions. He's not relying heavily on one singular region to be where he is. But if you look at Brian and Kennedy, their bigger share of the vote come from Ashanti region and Eastern region. And also Greater Accra. So Greater Accra, Ashanti, Eastern region account for big numbers for Kennedy. But for Bawumia, his numbers get spread across many places. So this is the explanation of what is happening and where those who are undecided are coming from across the country. And thank you very much. Like this video, share, and let's keep ourselves informed. Bye-bye.
Yes, yakwa video na bana minim honhom kura ahye yen papa keti ha momuntie ma almost awon no says wulu supreme base na se we wadwen se wo nye campaign eye campaign papa obi betimi ye campaign but other grad no na okun atia wo na wo see wo be ye wadwen se wo be lusu primaries no na wo nye campaign emfama NPP ne de ene one wo ebeche ayam osan so make some comments be about his excellency John Dramani Mahama was say side din ya omogini na na abasobo omogini na no eye NPP and omule foundation no e na omo enjo enu ti dey shut up asem wa wake woni no eye adwen and ase woni no enya adwen afinye papa Musah Danquah ono so wadi nkobo bebre o say NPP delegates no omo akere omo adwen omo munya indecide ye no omo nsem omo so aka no nti ono de obetu aspirants efo say omo happy omo game se ne be omo benya nkrofo bebre na omo ato aba e ama omo because nipa num no obi apese omini but untumi enhye wodem na obi aba beto aba no e ama se wo pia bonten na wo kan wo DS e kire nkrofo pese omo to aba no e ma wo no na omo gitumu a omo to aba no e ama na ye besre aspirants ntokwa no e dooso atemdidie no e dooso watimi wakame no e dooso. You people should cease fire. Just go and sell your ideas to them. So muji to momo twama. Omo anya ntumu next time na wasinya babiem we enye ntokwa. We are practicing democracy e ya adwentile. Ye nyina ye ntimi en support one candidate. Enu nti ye besere se we camp a. Moma no ntena ho. Ye ope e na wo dwene. Ntimi nua de e koso eno no na mesere wo ansa na ye bekọ no. Unya and subscribe to Agenda TV Ghana. Like a video is from mama. Na comment biala wo e wasem ya media to dwe ho no. Go to the comment section. Na chile wadwi afi sa share na e wo ho no. Kreke so na share fama avoforo no mo so omunya bi enhwe. Ye sa nyankopon obehira. Mesero se obehwe wo so ya abra musue ni asani biara ento. Mene wo ebehia biem sisi ye de makra. Bye bye.